Hey there, this is Tarun Gill from Tarun Gill Fitness, helping you with all your fitness queries. So I see many people, every day bragging about the number of crunches that they do. I did 1,000 crunches today, I did 400 leg raises, but I don't get any results. I don't get to see that flat stomach, let alone those six-pack abs. And it applies to both men and women. Isn't that your complaint too? That you've been training right, you've been training 4 to 5 days a week. On the contrary, you've been doing abs for all these 4 to 5 days, specifically in an Indian mindset. A lot of trainers must have told you that you should always do abs after your weight training session, or you should do abs every day in the morning. You should do 1,000 crunches, you should do side raises, leg raises, blah, blah, blah. But abs never show. So what I'm going to do in this video is, I'm going to give you that reason that why your abs are not showing. So we start. Number one reason for your abs are not showing is because you've been training them too much. You don't need to train your abs every day. They're just like any other muscle. Do you do biceps every day? Do you do your chest every day? Probably not. Why don't you take them as just another muscle? Train them twice or thrice a week and train them like you train your other body parts. Do like 3 to 4 sets of say crunches, which includes your 15 to 20 repetitions. If you want to target your lower abdominals, do some leg raises again for 3 to 4 sets. If you want to target your obliques, external and internal obliques, do about again 3 to 4 repetitions, 3 to 4 sets and about 15 to 20 repetitions. That's the way you got to treat your abs. Not doing it every bloody day. You're just breaking your muscle and your abs will never show. That's reason number one. Reason number two, your diet. You must have heard these cliches from many people that abs are made in the kitchen, which is actually true. Abs are made in the kitchen. You have to make the choices in the kitchen, not in the gym. What all have you been eating? You may have to just analyze that, maybe you're eating all the junk. Maybe you are spending hours in the gym. Maybe you are doing all the crunches. But after that hour in the gym, what exactly have you been eating? If you're throwing junk in your body, your abs will never ever show. Now comes reason number 3, which is one of the most important and critical one. The main reason why your abs are not showing is because of layer of fat covering them. First you need to focus on minimizing that fat. There is no point if me as an individual with 10 to 15 kilos overweight and start doing weight training or start doing crunches. I'm going to be really pushing my back and my chances of injuring my back are a lot higher because I'm overweight. 2, my abs are anyways not going to show because of high body fat percentage. Rather, focus on minimizing your body fat. So what exactly do you have to do for minimizing it? Cardio, burn more calories. You have to create that calorie deficit, which means eat less, burn more. How can you do that? It's not that you actually have to do cardio to burn calories. You can actually do weight training as well. It's just about selection of exercises that you can do. Now comes my 4th point. What exactly do we do now to fix this problem? The first thing we need to do is go to the kitchen and just remove all the junk from it. Because if it's in your house, you will eat. So just get rid of it. That will actually solve many problems for most of you. Then comes point number 5. What you actually have to do in your training. Don't train your abs for next 3 to 4 weeks. Just give them a break. Let them recover. Rather, focus on cardio. What you'll realize it in week 5 or week 6 that your stomach will begin to get flatter and your body will start looking more toned. And you don't have to do crunches or you don't have to do leg raises anymore. Have you ever seen a guy with a great physique like a bodybuilder or a fitness model spending hours just doing abs. Probably they do that before a competition, but not every day. My last point. You can't maintain your abs for all 12 months. You have to pick up your days when you want to look your best. Because maintaining your abs for all 12 months is A, almost impossible. B, it's very unhealthy because obviously you're going to be putting many junk in your body. When I say junk, I mean a lot of unwanted supplements, even if I tell you not to take it, but still some of you will take it, especially teenagers and kids in their attempt to get those chiseled washboard abs. Number 3, you got to understand abs are temporary. What you really need to focus on minimizing body fat. Once you minimized it, not only your abs will pop out, but for you to get that washboard will only take about 2 to 3 weeks. So my humble suggestion to all of you is don't gun after six-pack abs. Gun after minimizing your body fat and you will get your six-pack eventually. So I hope this helps. Until then, see you.